And to finish it off, we have the New York Jets. Excuse me. And so with the Jets, obviously they picked second overall, and I loved this pick here. I know there's some people who do not like it. I do not understand. BYU quarterback Zach Wilson, A+ pick. Anything less than A+ is stupid. I saw some PFF ratings and I had a grade B here, which is just mind-boggling, insane, and ridiculous. I like Zach Wilson more than Trevor Lawrence. I know that's an extremely unpopular opinion. Zach Wilson was my #1 quarterback heading into the draft, and getting him here is phenomenal for the Jets. You could not have got a better player here at #2. You're going to have a franchise quarterback like you did with Sam Darnold. And the good thing about getting Zach Wilson here at #2 is that you're going to give him more weapons. As we look later in these draft picks for the New York Jets, that actually gave Zach Wilson quite a bit of weapons that they did not do with Sam Darnold. So this pick here was absolutely phenomenal. Continue here in the first round. They actually traded up back into the first round. They had 2 first-round picks. Their first-round pick was from their second first-round pick was with a trade with the Seattle Seahawks, and they traded that pick up with the Minnesota Vikings. They traded a couple of mid-round picks, and they came up and selected USC guard/tackle Elijah Vera-Tucker. I like this quite a bit too because part of the reason why Sam Darnold struggled so much with the New York Jets was because his offensive line, and it was just so bad. Getting Elijah Vera-Tucker here at 14 was a pretty solid pickup for the Jets. He was arguably the best offensive lineman available. I give it an A. I think this may be just a tad bit of a reach, though. But overall, I thought it was a really good pickup by the New York Jets. As we continue here in round 2, they took Ole Miss wide receiver Elijah Moore. I gave this pick an A+. This was a just phenomenal pick, phenomenal value pick here by the New York Jets. You have Elijah Moore, Denzel Mims. You signed Corey Davis in the offseason. All of a sudden, you have lots of pieces and lots of good guys for Zach Wilson to throw to. Elijah Moore was arguably the best route runner in the draft. Getting him here at the 34th pick is still surprised that he was not a first-round pick. So this was a fantastic pick here by the Jets. They did not have a third-round pick, but with their fourth-round pick, they selected UNC running back Michael Carter. I gave this pick an A+. This is tremendous value. He was the best running back available, and I desperately need running back. I have LaMichael Pirine, but that's literally it pretty much. I really like this Carter pick here. This was, like I said, he was the best running back available. This was a team need. This was best player available. I don't think the Jets could have got a better pick here at 107 with getting Michael Carter here. Let's continue here in the 5th round. They took Auburn safety Jamie Sherwood with the 146th pick. They could use some safety depth. I think this was a pretty good pickup. I gave it a B. Sherwood was one of the better cities available here, so I like this pick quite a bit. Actually picked 8 picks just after that with the 154th pick. They actually picked Michael Carter, but this time it's a safety from Duke. I gave this pick a B. The Jets secondary is very inconsistent. I thought this was a pretty nice pickup, despite doubling down on safety. I thought it was a pretty good pickup here by the New York Jets. They actually have one other 5th-round pick, and with their other 5th-round pick, they selected Pittsburgh cornerback Jason Pinnock. I give this pick an A. This was actually an extremely underrated pick. In 2020, Jason Pinnock actually allowed the lowest completion percentage among cornerbacks with at least 20 targets. He had just 30% completion percentage in 2020 with cornerbacks with at least 20 targets to them. He's a very underrated corner. I'm not sure why he dropped as far at 175th overall, but it was a great value pickup here by the New York Jets. As we continue here, in the 6th round, they actually took another safety. This time it was Florida State safety Hamsaw Nazardine. I gave this pick an A-. It's great value pick. It's a really good pickup. But this is your 3rd safety, just in like 3 picks. Not sure why they took so many safeties. I guess maybe trying to find their Jamal Adams again. But Nazardine, he was here with a really good pickup. I like this pick quite a bit. The only reason I had an A- was because they already took 2 safeties before him. With their other 6th-round pick, they actually have 3 6th-round picks. They took Kentucky cornerback Brandon Eccles. I gave this pick an A minus. Eccles was one of the more underrated corners as we went into the later rounds. But I thought this was a great pick up here by the Jets. Look at the later rounds. Robert Saleh is really getting some of these defensive players, and he's a defensive-minded guy. So maybe he likes what he sees in lots of these late round sleepers that they get here in the 5th, 6th rounds. I want their one final pick here in the 6th round. They selected Arkansas defense tackle Jonathan Marshall. I think I could use some more depth here on the defensive tackle here. I like this pick quite a bit, and I gave it a B. So I thought the Jets did a fantastic job drafting here. I actually gave them a grade A.